Street Smarts. Think you've got him? Find out now.
And welcome to Street Smarts, the show where people use every ounce of their gray matter to bring home some of the green stuff. Today's winner will have the dubious honor of being crowned king or queen of the streets. In our studio today are two contestants who will try to prove just how bright they are by predicting just how dim other people can be. Now, I traveled the country talking to average Americans and tested their street smarts by asking basic questions about the world around them. It'll be up to our players to gauge the brightness of their bulbs. And speaking of players, let's meet them. Hello, Ed. Woo! And the lovely Summer. Now remember, guys, it's winner take all here on Street Smarts. The winner takes the cash while the loser loses their stash. Now let's meet the three people they'll be making snap judgments about. First, I tripped the light fantastic with Libby. So, Libby, I understand you're a dance therapist, or what is it?
Yeah, a little.
If I do this? What's that mean about me?
You were toilet trained too early.
So, Libby, where are you originally from?
Born in Providence, Rhode Island, moved to Cranston, graduated Cranston High, got married, moved to New York, lived in Iowa City for a year, came to California in '75.
I just said, like, where are you originally from? That's There's Libby, all right. Next, I rolled into Tricia in Palm Springs, who shared an embarrassing story. What do you do for a living?
I'm a housewife.
You're a housewife, which is a full-time job right there.
Yeah.
And do you have any kids?
I have 3.
And say their names. Go ahead, say hi.
Stevie, Hannah, Kyle. Hi.
Tricia, what is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you?
Tripping down the aisle on my wedding day.
Oh, no. Is this on video?
Yes.
All right, there's Tricia. And finally, all bets were off when I met Sonya in Vegas. Sonya, what's your favorite thing about Vegas?
Oh, all the tall hotels.
Yeah. Sonya, where are you from? What do you do?
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I work for DES. I'm a case manager. We help people that's on welfare try to find jobs to get off of welfare. Okay.
If you could marry one celebrity, who would it be?
Michael Jordan.
Oh, big Jordan guy?
That's right.
You like the bald look on him?
Oh, yeah.
He can pull it off. There's Sonya. All right. Now it's time for a little game we like to call Who Knew It? We ask the same question to all 3 people in the field, and your challenge is to guess who answered the question correctly. You will lock in your choice, and a correct guess will earn you $100. All right, let the games begin. Okay, guys, the first question we asked to Libby, Tricia, and Sonya was, what was Corporal Maxwell Klinger famous for doing? Who knew it? Okay, we're rolling. Summer and Ed are ready to choose. Looks like we're locked in on Libby, both of us. All right, before we check in with Libby, let's see what Tricia had to say. What was Corporal Maxwell Klinger famous for doing?
He was famous for signing the Declaration of Independence.
He signed right on there. All right, that was Tricia. All right, let's see what Libby says, guys. See if we can win you $100. What was Corporal Maxwell Klinger famous for doing?
He was behaving like my first ex-husband.
Oh, why is that?
I mean, he's gay. Dressing up, stuff. This shouldn't be on television.
Well, what's Corporal Klinger from?
MASH.
Right, and he was famous for he kind of...
Dressed up like a woman in order to Section 8 out of the service.
She knew it! $100 for each of you! Way to go, Ed! Way to go, Summer! All right, here's the next question. What does the Latin phrase carpe diem mean? Who knew it? And we're locked in. Okay, we're locked in with Tricia and Sonya. All right. Okay, Summer, you went with Sonya?
I'm going with Sonya.
Okay, let's see if she can win you $100. What does the Latin phrase carpe diem mean?
I learned that in school. Money.
Means money? Mm-hmm. Like on the back of a dollar bill, you see carpe diem.
Right.
Okay, that is not a right answer. I'm sorry, Summer. No money right there. Now, Ed, we're going to check in with Tricia, see if she can win you $100.
All right,
see if she knew. What does the Latin phrase carpe diem mean?
Open the door.
Open the door. Guys, we're always waiting for the door to be open.
That's right.
Seize the day, open the door, let him in.
Open the door, let him in. Right.
That is an incorrect answer. I'm sorry, Ed. She didn't know it either. The correct answer is seize the day. Captain, my captain. Dead Poet Society. All right. Last question in the round, guys. I asked all 3 of them, who's Ted Kaczynski? Who's Ted Kaczynski? Who knew it? Summer and Ed trying to figure out who knew it. We're locked in with Sonya and Tricia. All right, Ed, you're going with Sonya?
Well, here's what I was thinking. If she lives out in Vegas, so a lot of crazy people out there, I was thinking maybe she knows about those kind of bombing things, you know?
All right, let's see if she can win $100. Who's Ted Kaczynski?
Oh, was that the guy that ate the people?
The guy who ate the people?
Right, the one who, you know, attracted those men to his home and he ate them and put them in his freezer and everything.
She didn't know. I'm sorry. I had no money there for you. She thought it was Dahmer.
Sorry, Ed.
All right, so you're going with Tricia?
I'm going with Tricia.
Okay, let's see if she can win you $100. Who's Ted Kaczynski?
He's a news reporter.
Tricia did not know either, Summer. I'm sorry, no money for you. Libby knew the answer. It was the Unabomber. All right, so anyway, the correct answer, Unabomber. Right, let's recap the scores. Ed, you got $100. Not bad. Summer, you got $100 also. Now that we found out who knew it, stick around. We'll find out who blew it. Come on back. Why would it be difficult to scale Cypress Hill and Faith Hill?
The ice.
To try to climb the Cypress Hill, you'd have to be insane in the membrane. Welcome back to Street Smarts. It's time to meet our players. We have Ed. Ed, I understand you have a nickname, and it's the Plumber.
Well, down on the beach where I play volleyball, I'm known for riding my shorts a little too low, so there's a little bit of crackage going on down there.
Okay, right. So we can, thank God you're sitting. All right, all right.
Exactly.
And Summer, what's this about your infatuation with Elvis?
Well, we were supposed to be married, but I was born in the wrong decade, and it was very upsetting when I found out that he was deceased.
Cuckoo. Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
No, but I swear, like, as a child, I thought he was the man, he was for me, and I was just so upset when I found out.
Thank you very much. All right, okay. All right, it's time to take care of business as we enter our next round. Who blew it? This time we ask the same question to only 2 of our road scholars. 1 answered right and 1 answered wrong. Each time Ed or Summer correctly identifies which scholar blew the question, they get 200 bones. Yeah! Now in this round, you guys can earn an extra $200 by using the dunce cap sitting in front of you. Here's how it works. When you hear a question you think your opponent won't be able to answer, buzz in and dunce them. If they can't answer the question, you get $200. But if they answer the question correctly, the money is theirs and you're the dunce. Now remember, you only have 5 seconds to answer the question, and there's only 1 chance to dunce in the round. All right, guys. Here's the question I asked both Libby and Sonya. I asked them, if a film is rated G, what does that stand for? So who blew it, guys? Okay, we're locked in with a Libby and a Sonya. All right, Summer, you're going with Sonya?
I'm going with Sonya. She doesn't seem to know very much so far.
Okay.
So
let's see if she can get you $200.
Yeah.
If a film is rated G, what does that stand for?
General audience. Anyone can see the film.
What's your favorite G-rated movie?
Snow White.
And the 7 Dwarfs?
Right.
Can you name some of the dwarfs?
Sleepy, Smoky, Dopey.
Yeah, that was my favorite dwarf, Smokey. That's the correct answer. I'm sorry, Summer. She knew. No point, no money for you. I'm sorry. All right, now Ed. Yeah, you know Libby. Yeah. But let's watch it just for fun. See what she said.
Here we go.
If a film is rated G, what does that stand for?
I can take my grandchildren.
Right, there you go. What's the G stand for?
Good.
It means it's good.
There you go.
She blew it. Nice job, Ed. $200 for you. Correct answer. General audiences. All right, guys. Next question. I asked Tricia and Sonya. I asked them, what are faux diamonds? Who blew it? What are faux diamonds? Okay. We're locked in both with Tricia. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can both get you $200. Tricia, what are faux diamonds?
Faux diamonds are fake diamonds.
That's a correct answer. I'm sorry, guys. No money for either one of you. Let's check out Sonya because she's the one who blew it. What are faux diamonds?
Oh, they're a type of diamond with 4 corners.
4 corners? Yeah. So faux diamond, 4 corners?
Yeah, faux diamond, that's slang, faux.
Faux diamonds, all right, okay. All right. Okay, guys, here's the last question of the round. I asked Libby and Tricia, who offered the challenge, bet you can't eat just one? Oh, Summer, you've been dunced. Ed puts the cap on. Here we go. Money's at stake here, Summer. What do you think? Who offered the challenge, bet you can't eat just one? $200.
Bet you can't eat just
2 seconds left.
Who entered the challenge?
I'm sorry, no. That is not. That is correct. $200 for Ed on a nice dunk there. Leave the cap. All right, guys. Now between Libby and Tricia, who blew it? Okay. All right. We're locked in with a Libby and a Tricia. Let's check in, Ed, with Libby. See if she blew it. What offered the challenge? Bet you can't eat just one.
Oh, wait a minute. It's a potato chip. A lay. Get a lay.
Libby got it right. I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sorry. All right, so let's check in with Tricia, all right? Let's see what happens. Tricia, who offered the challenge, bet you can't eat just one?
Bet you can't eat just one. Doritos.
Doritos, there you go. Good chip. That's an incorrect answer. Way to go, Summer. Add $200 to your total. Nice job. Lay's potato chips. Let's recap the scores. Ed, you have $500. Nice job. Summer, you're in there with $300. Don't worry. All right. So see if Summer can overtake Ed for the coveted Street Smarts crown next. Grace, what does an Egyptologist study?
In Egypt, the Egyptian people?
They study Egyptian people.
Yeah.
And they're from what country?
Africa. I know that one.
Good. Welcome back. It's post time on Street Smarts, and that means it's time to saddle up and pick your pony. This time, Ed and Summer will each choose one of the 3 scholars for the entire round and try to guess how they'll answer 3 questions. A correct prediction is worth $300. Keep you on your toes. We're going to leave the dunce cap in this round. A successful dunce will earn you another $300. And again, you've got 5 seconds to answer the question, and there's only 1 dunce in the round. Now, the player who is trailing chooses first. That's Summer. So, Summer, who would you like to mount?
I'm going to go with Sonya.
You're going to go with Sonya?
I'm going to ride that
You're going to ride Sonya? All right, cool. And Ed, how about you?
I like Libby. She's a pretty intellectual girl, or lady, that is. So
okay.
I'm down with that.
Okay, you're down. All right, very good. All right, Summer. Here's the first question I asked to Sonya. According to legend, Mrs. O'Leary's cow started what famous disaster? What do you think she got, right or wrong?
I think she definitely got wrong.
Okay, you want to check? Well, let's check in. See if
there's no way she's going to know who the hell Mrs. Leary was. Anyway.
Or O'Leary, okay. According to legend, Mrs. O'Leary's cow started what famous disaster?
Oh, I know that because my ex-husband's from Chicago. He started that fire in Chicago, didn't he?
The Chicago fire?
Yeah.
How did a cow start the fire?
Someone was squeezing him too hard, and he backed up and bumped into the milk thing, and it tipped it over, and then bumped into something and caught on fire.
That's actually happened to me before, too.
Oh.
Someone was squeezing too hard, and I just... That is a correct answer. I'm sorry, Summer. She knew the answer. Mrs. O'Leary's cow started the Chicago fire. Okay, Ed, here's the first question I asked to Libby. What is propecia? You think she got that right or wrong?
I'm going to choose wrong, and I'm going to say, well, she is a bit older, so maybe she's been out of sort of that generation with guy products and things like that.
Okay, $300 on the line. Let's check it out. Libby, what is propecia?
Propecia. It sounds like, propecia. It sounds like a person who professionally urinates.
You're a pro, Ed.
Peaching. That works.
That is an incorrect answer. Nice job, Ed. She did get it wrong. The correct answer, I believe, it's some sort of pharmaceutical design to prevent hair loss.
There you go.
Didn't know that. Okay, let's check in with the next question to Sonya for Summer was, what movie had the slogan, "Size Matters"? Do you think she got that right or wrong?
Size matters.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm going to have to say wrong.
She got it wrong?
Yeah, once again.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just going to have to stay consistent here.
Which movie had the slogan, "Size Matters"?
Probably Tom Cruise, I guess.
What do you mean? What movie?
The movie, was it the 4th of July?
Born on the 4th of July?
Yeah.
Does size matter to you?
No.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! I told you. That was wrong. Nice job, Summer. $300. The correct answer was Godzilla. Godzilla was Size Matters. All right. Ed, let's check in with Libby here.
What do we got?
Ask Libby, what does it mean if you're in Israel and your meal is prepared au jus? Oh my God, Ed, you've been done. Summer, throw the cap on him.
Yes.
Go for it. Ed, question to you.
There you
$300
go,
at stake.
boy.
What does it mean if you're in Israel and your meal is prepared au jus?
I'm going to say it was prepared a la carte.
I'm sorry, that is an incorrect answer. Summer, $300. Nice done. Nice job. All right, Ed, the question was to Libby. Do you think she got it right or wrong?
I'm going to go with right. She seems pretty worldly,
Okay.
and so I'm thinking she'll know this.
See if we can get you $300 this time. What does it mean if you're in Israel and your meal is prepared au jus?
You're talking to the granddaughter of an Orthodox rabbi.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm in Israel and my meal is prepared how?
Au jus.
The way my mother used to do it, for Jews. No? That's not what it is?
I'm sorry, that is an incorrect answer. She did not know, Ed. The correct answer is it's cooked and served in its own juices. Yeah, all right, there you go. All right, Summer, we're going to go to Sonya one more time here.
All right.
And the question I asked her is, what is a person doing if they're kicking it at the crib? Do you think she got that right or wrong?
Oh, hell yeah, she knows.
Hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's see.
She's down with the crib.
What is a person doing if they're kicking it at the crib?
Hey, they're relaxing, sitting back, drinking beer, watching TV. Just relaxing. Yeah.
It's a correct answer and a correct prediction. Way to go, Summer. Another $300 for you. Now, Ed, the last question in this round for you to Libby is, what part of a woman's body does a muff keep warm? You think she got that right or wrong?
Right, definitely. Muff is something usually that came in the earlier part of this century, and since that's when she was mostly alive, we're gonna go with that.
What part of a woman's body does a muff keep warm?
Well, I have a surprise for you. I know this answer. You ready?
Hit it.
My daddy, dear departed as he is, used to be a furrier.
Okay.
Keeps your hands warm, right? Like this.
Do you have a muff?
Are we going there? Are we going
You have a
there?
thing that keeps your hands warm.
No, gloves I wear. Dad died in 1970. Give it up.
It's the right answer. Way to go, Ed. Another $300 for you.
Yeah, baby.
Let's recap our scores. We got a good game here. Summer, you have $1,200.
Oh, hell yeah!
Ed's got $1,100. When we return, Ed and Summer will be making one last prediction on a question we asked Libby, Tricia, and Sonya. They'll each choose one of the street scholars, predict whether they'll get it right or wrong, and make their final wager. Here's the question we asked all three. Your lover asks you to get into the lotus position. What is that? So stay tuned because it ain't over until we've made
The wager of death.
We're about to enter our final round, the wager of death. All right. Ed and Summer, here's the skinny. During the break, each of you secretly chose one of the three people out in the street, secretly made a prediction as to whether they were right or wrong, and secretly wagered an amount of money not to exceed the total you now have. Let's recap the score. Summer, you have $1,200. Yeah. Ed, you have $1,100.
Here we go.
Okay. Now, here's the question we asked Libby, Tricia, and Sonya. Your lover asked you to get in the lotus position. What is that? Okay? Summer, you get to choose first. Who do you want to see?
Tricia.
You're going to have Tricia. Go ahead and flip your card over. There you go. You got Tricia. Ed, who do you want to see?
Well, I went with my girl, Libby.
You went with Libby. All right. That means we're going to say goodbye to Sonya. Bye, Sonya. Okay. All right. Summer, you chose Tricia. Let's watch your clip.
All right.
Tricia, your lover asks you to get in the lotus position. What is that?
Hands and knees, all fours.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What is that used for?
Pleasure.
Okay, Tricia got that wrong. That is a wrong answer. Okay, Summer. So, Summer, what did you think she'd say? Right or wrong?
I thought she would be right.
You thought she'd get it right. Okay. How much is that going to cost you if you're $1,200?
Well, it's going to cost
You bet $1,000. Oh, that gives you $200. All right, Summer, don't worry. It's not over yet. Ed, you chose Libby. Let's roll her clip. Your lover asks you to get in the lotus position. What is that?
Do you want a performance here or just a verbalization?
Let's do the verbal, then you can show us if you know it.
No, I don't want to show you because my right thingy is like not. It means you sit with your legs like, kind of like, but like this.
What do you use the lotus position for?
Yoga.
That is the correct answer. Sitting cross-legged. Libby got that right. Now, Ed, what did you say she would do, right or wrong? You said she'd do it wrong. How much is that going to cost you, Ed? Did you wager too much? He wagered it. Ed, you have zero. Summer, you win. Summer is the queen of the streets. Ed, go home and practice a lesson. That's brutal. That's all the time we have. See you next time on Street Smarts.